What you don't realize is you just insulted 90%, 95% of the men out there. As a pharmacy technician, no disrespect intended, but man, that's an average job. You look at men, the way you talk as though the men that you actually are on their level are not what you deserve. $30. So, what are we talking about tonight?
So I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm trying to get a husband. So I don't have any kids. I don't have any kids. So I don't have any baggage. I'm just ready to hold on. Get the dog, please. So I'm just ready to lay it all out on the table.
Whose dog is that?
It's not my dog. I'm on my friend's house.
Okay.
Just excuse that. Sorry.
You a female friend or a male friend?
A female friend.
Why do you want to be married?
Because honestly, I'm at the age where I'm ready to have kids. I'm ready to settle down. I'm just ready to build a family. And honestly, I go home at night and I'd be like, I don't have nobody to talk to about work. I just want to be able to come home to somebody I could, have a talk with about my work, just unwind.
What do you do for work?
I'm a pharmacy technician.
Why do y'all think we want to sit around and talk to y'all about work?
Well, not even about work. It don't have to be about work. Just life, or like, travel. Because I want to be able to travel with my partner. I don't want to have to, keep traveling alone with my girlfriends. I want to be able to travel the world with my significant other.
Okay. So a pharmacy technician. When's your last relationship?
I want to say 2 years ago. Well, 3 years ago.
And how long? And why did that end?
He just wasn't ready. He just wasn't ready. Yeah, he wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready. Okay.
He wasn't ready. Very irresponsible with money, and very, very boy-like. Let me put it that way. He wasn't a man, and that's what I need now. I need a man that's responsible.
How long did the relationship last?
Not long. I want to say like a year.
Okay. So he was boy-like.
Yes, very boy-like.
All right. And you're 30 years old, no kids.
I am. No kids.
All right, what state do you live in?
I stay in Atlanta, Georgia.
Well, okay. So where are you? Okay. So I'm gonna ask the same question I always ask. How tall are you?
Mm-hmm. I'm 5'3".
Dress size?
I want to say a 6.
Okay. How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
135.
All right. And your last relationship didn't last very long.
It didn't.
What's the longest relationship you've ever had?
2 years.
2 years? And
Yeah.
when was that over?
Like 4 years ago.
All
I was in college.
Okay. And you how tall again?
I'm 5'3".
And when's the last time you weighed yourself?
Actually, yesterday.
And you're 130?
I had a physical. It's just the boobs. I have big boobs, but I'm smaller below.
Okay,
it's just the boobs. Right. They big. Okay. They just
I get it. I'm just asking. So ultimately, you want to get married because you want somebody to be a companion. All right, cool.
I do.
How often do you actually get out there and make yourself available though?
And that's another thing. I was talking to my sister because she's married, and I look up to her in her relationship.
So the answer is what?
It's no. I said I was going to try after I saw your video about the going out, doing the scarf thing. I even confided in her that I was going to start going out.
So you don't go out?
I went out a couple times, but it's always like.
So?
It's older dudes.
So what? Older meaning how what?
Like in their 50s.
Okay. You want any children?
I do.
How many?
Probably two,
Um,
2 or 3.
2 or 3. That's a big difference. Which one?
Okay, two.
Okay. After you're married and pregnant, do you want to have to work to pay significant bills? After
No.
you're pregnant, okay. What percentage of the overall family financial load do you want to have to be responsible for a lifetime?
What's the question again? You talking
What
about how much
percent?
money?
What percentage of the family financial load do you want to have to be responsible for your lifetime?
Um, Nothing. I just be responsible for like the small parts, like the groceries and
So
stuff.
nothing. All right,
Because I can
nothing.
do the cooking, I can do the cleaning,
Hold on. But as a single person, you have to be responsible for 100% of your family financial load.
everything
All right.
I do.
So how much money would it take to have a middle class or upper middle class life in Atlanta for a family of 4, to where the children can have cars, go to college if they want to, travel, all this other kind of stuff? How much would a household need to make?
Um, 500K,
I'm asking you.
500K.
Okay. What would you rank yourself on the scale from 1 to 10? You can't use 7. Fresh face out of the shower. Your natural hair.
This is my natural hair, so I would say like 8. I don't
So
have
you
any
put,
makeup on, just lip gloss.
so you put yourself up there with Beyonce. Beyonce's an 8. Kelly Rowland's a 9. Rihanna would be a 10.
Okay, a 6. I'm right under the 7.
Okay. How many How many cute women? 6 is cute. How many cute 30-year-old? 30 what? 30 what? 30?
I'm 30. 30.
How many cute 30-year-old women get to marry men making $500,000 a year?
Not many.
I'm gonna ask the hard question.
What's the question again? What's the question?
Why would a man making $500,000 pick you?
Um, Personality wise, I can cook, I can clean, I can make him feel like a king.
Okay, personality wise, what?
For
So
me,
here's your shot. So here's your shot.
I have a good personality,
Okay, fine. What does that mean?
meaning I'm very adventurous. I would definitely cater to my man. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what a woman's supposed to do, cater to her man.
What's the most money you've ever what's the most money a man has ever made that you've dated?
Um, I want to say it's not much. Probably like 50K.
Okay. And that's when you were younger.
Yes.
So why in the hell would you be older and get a man who's making 10 times more?
Um, because I deserve it. I deserve to be happy, and I'm willing to put everything out on the table for my man. Like I said, I can make him feel
How long you
like a
been watching my
king.
program? How long, ma'am, hold on. How long you watch my program?
I just started like 3 months ago.
What the French toast what do you mean you deserve anything? What kind of careers
Hmm.
must a man, first off, what age do you expect this man to be making $500,000?
Well, he don't have to make a half a man. Let me bring the score down.
I'm asking you what age.
Um, well, I really want between the age probably like 33 to 36. Oh Lord, he cannot do. I even didn't mean to say 500K. I mean like
Yeah,
200K. 200K is good.
200 is still. What age does a man hit his financial stride?
I thought it's after 30. I mean, like after 35.
What age? Give me a 10-year
Am I
age range.
wrong? like
45 to
35,
50,
35 to
45 to
40.
55. See, the first thing out of your mouth was these men are old. See, you ladies want goddamn millionaires or guys who are making far more money than you look good. Then you want them to be young just because you personality wise are nice. No offense, but a 6, you're an average woman. You're average, okay? No offense, you're average.
Okay.
But you don't want to work. And for the and you and I gotta say for my men out here, how do you deserve anybody's money? Because you have a vagina and a cookbook? What do you is that a yes?
I could still work. That's not a
No, no,
thing.
no.
I could
You
still.
don't want no, ma'am. I asked you. Do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant? No. What percentage of your overall family financial load? You don't want to be responsible for anything other than little
Mm-hmm.
things like groceries. You want to be a stay-at-home wife where you
Mm-hmm.
raised by a stay-at-home mother.
No, was I raised by a stay-at-home mom?
Then
No,
do you have a cookbook?
I don't need a cookbook.
Do you have a cookbook?
I don't. I
So
was taught by my dad as far as cooking.
do respect, ma'am. Then why, in all fairness, would an average job who was not raised to be a traditional woman expect to be a stay-at-home mother with a man who's making the top 1% of income just because you deserve?
Hi everyone, it's the Spotlight News again today. Don't forget to like and share to this YouTube channel. And guys, don't forget to support patron Kevin Samuels by following his Instagram and other for more cash up and other cash cups for support and so on. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. As you heard in that video, let's continue.
The guys are listening. The men who make that kind of money are watching this show. Shoot your shot.
Can you say the question again? I'm sorry.
Why you?
Like I say, I'm ready to settle down. I'm not a young woman. I'm old enough to know what I want.
I don't give a shit
I
about
can.
what you want. I'm saying sell yourself to these men. See, we understand that you want all his stuff. Fine. Sell it.
I'm willing to be there by your side every step of the way. Motivate you, stand by your side, be that woman to comfort you at night and be submissive to you. That woman, I will look, have your dinner ready for you all the time at night, and so yeah, I'm nervous.
You can't be nervous if you want a man that's in the top 1%. See, women who want what you want were raised to be an asset to men like that. Basically, you're asking to go shop at Hermes and just get a Birkin bag just because Birkin bags are cool.
That's not important to me. I don't care about labels.
It's a metaphor.
Oh, okay.
My point is, man, you're an average woman. You ain't never dated a man making over 6 figures.
I haven't.
So then why would you say you deserve to have a husband who's making $200,000 to $500,000? Why would you deserve any of that? Better question, what does he deserve?
He deserves a woman that'll take care of him. A woman
and what does he deserve? The woman who, and does that come, but what about how she looks?
Yeah, of course he should be attracted to her.
Attracted? You don't think a man? Please don't overtalk. You don't think a man who's making that kind of money should have a dime piece?
Well, yeah, they would like, but honestly,
No,
it's about the
not if he would like.
personality.
No. See, and see, when you can't be what he wants, y'all always go to this personality. Why do you think Beyonce is all that to Jay-Z and more?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, he still cheated on her.
And she kept her ass with her husband.
She did. She did.
Because she's got sense.
She did.
So
I'm learning from you. I'm learning from you.
No. See, what you don't realize is you just insulted 90%, 95% of the men out there. As a pharmacy technician, no disrespect intended, but man, that's an average job.
Mm-hmm.
You look at men, the way you talk as though the men that you actually are on their level are not what you deserve. All right, I'll grant that. But what about the women who are above you? The women who outrank you in looks, physique, personality, mindset, abilities, aptitudes. Okay? What about those women? What do they deserve? Do they deserve the man that you want?
I don't think so, because most of them probably can't even do it. Probably not even wife material.
You mean like you?
I mean, like half of them women that are bad, like a 10, like you say, some of them can't even cook a meal.
Ma'am?
And I can do all that.
Okay, but based upon your relationship history, how would a man know that?
Let me prove it to you.
So he has
when
to.
You get in a relationship,
so in other words, see, I want you to listen how crazy
I'm
that
let you talk. I'm gonna let you talk.
So in other words, a man needs to make himself the best version of himself to have access to all these women, but he needs to go get a woman that's average to let her prove that she's better than the other women. How about this? Why don't you go get a man who's average and prove to him?
Mm-hmm.
See, y'all want it, and this is the entitlement of modern women, especially in our community. You don't hear Middle Eastern, Asian, Hispanic women who are average talking down to their average men, and all trying to go after men who definitely outrank and they're not qualified for. That's the point. You're wanting a man that's way up here. In this country, you can only legally marry one person.
Right.
And your argument is, well, just because she look good don't mean she can cook.
Well, can I say something?
In a second.
Okay.
How many days a week do you cook right now?
For myself, I cook Sundays, and then I prep my lunches for the days, and then probably on Wednesday I'll cook again because I'll
2 days a week you
food.
cook. So 2 days a week you cook.
Mm-hmm.
So you mean to tell me you're gonna go from 2 days a week to cooking how many days a week for your family?
Every freaking day. Every day.
The best predictor of future performance is past performance. And see, nothing that I've said has made you sit back and say, maybe I'm being a little bit unrealistic about my wants and expectations. You keep trying to make this fit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really doing my best to kind of level set you. But every time I ask you something, it's like, well, but she maybe she's not what it is. Why do you deserve this?
Well, honestly, he don't even have to be high value as long as he can love me unconditionally. And
That's not what you started out saying, ma'am. You said you want 2 kids, and you don't want to have to pay. You don't want to have to be responsible for anything except groceries. That's what you said.
I did.
Because that's the truth.
Me think that I don't have
that's the truth. That's the truth. That's why you can't find nobody. Because you walking around trying to find a man that is above you. Mm-hmm. See, there are men out there who knew women ain't on their level. Do you also understand that there are men who are that are above you and you ain't on their level?
Mm-hmm.
Are there men like that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So if a man was trying to get a woman that wasn't on his level, what would you expect him to do?
Of course, he'll probably brush past me and get to somebody that's on his level.
If a man was trying to get a woman that wasn't on his level, what are his options?
You talking about what are his options?
Yeah, if a man is here and he wants a woman that's up here, what are his options when he's here?
Well, he's gonna get somebody on his level.
Or he can level up.
Oh, or exactly, he can level up.
Well, you can't level up to that level.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to do this in the nicest way possible. But what in your life what in your dating romantic life has made you think, feel, or believe or created an appetite for a man that's up there when you've never experienced it? Where'd that come from?
I don't know, from watching your show.
Man, you're 30.
I honestly,
You're 30 years old. My show ain't been around that long, but you've been single a long time.
I have, because I haven't found the right one yet.
And what's that? And see, thank you.
I don't need a cookbook.
Thank you. I haven't found the right one.
I haven't found the right one.
That's the first goddamn thing out of my mouth. There is no right one. So here's the hardcore reality. Ma'am, you're average. And the right one for you is a guy who's making around $42,500 a year.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you do that?
Oh, nothing. I'm just agreeing.
Okay. But that's kind of what the man you dated before was earning, right? Uh-huh. Right?
Correct.
Yes, no? Right.
Correct.
Right. Average, like an average woman who's at pharmacy tech. But then if you were to date this man, would you do all the stuff for him that you would do for this man who's making $500,000, $200,000? Really?
I would.
Really? So if I went back through your dating history and asked the men you dated, is that who you were? They tell me that's who you were.
Yeah, they would definitely tell you that's who I was.
Okay, so who ended the relationships?
You said, excuse me?
So your last relationship, who ended it? You or him?
I did.
Why?
I told you, because he was just irresponsible with money-wise, like priorities.
You guys were Ferraris.
His priorities wasn't.
And you guys were together on like 6
place.
months, right?
Yeah, it wasn't long.
Okay, so and the one before that.
But I did.
2-year relationship. Who ended that one?
I did.
Why? Yeah. Go ahead.
I got sick, to be honest. I got sick, and I wasn't ready for a relationship.
You ended a 2-year relationship because of an illness?
I did.
He didn't want it to end.
Yeah.
Was it a life-threatening illness?
It was.
I mean, I'm a cancer survivor, so.
I'm not trying to cry.
My point is, in relationships, okay, you don't end relationships. You ladies just jump in and out of relationships.
And guys, before we proceed with the rest of the video, I just want to quickly chip in with something small. And with that, I encourage you to keep checking the Godfather's videos on YouTube. He has so much amazing videos there. Videos that teaches you about these type of women that are average, that thinks that they deserve the world. Videos that exposes the modern woman's mindset. Videos that teaches you how to navigate your way around females in this rough dating market nowadays. Videos that...
In your relationships, you end them.
Well, he wasn't ready. He couldn't take on the toll that I was dealing with. So.
All right. So what this call has showed, more than anything else, is even average women who've never experienced this stuff You have no business. You no business really having such high standards. You got this list of things that you're not. And you expect a man to settle for you when you wouldn't settle for somebody else. There are plenty of men out there. 54% of black men are single and childless, and 61% in the middle class. There are plenty of single black men in this country, especially here. So if you can't find a single black man who's average, you ain't looking outside. So you say you can't find the right one, you can't find a fantasy is what you can't find. Okay. So many of our average women are looking for men who outrank them. And this is why y'all ending up by yourself, because you're not looking for men that are on your level. So I look like an asshole for saying this kind of stuff, and I just don't get it.
Well, like you said, I haven't even tried to go out to look for nobody, so that's on me.
Well, that's cool, but then that means what?
It's
at
my
30
fault.
years old, at 30 years old, like it or not, at 30 years old, either you get your butt in gear, get your standards in line with who you are, understand that an average man would be a great catch for you, and he would actually be saving your life, because the next questions aren't going to be even worse. When you get to age 65 retirement, are you going to have your $2.4 million saved up cash?
I'm not. That's
so
why I need
where are you going to live?
I don't. That's why I need a husband.
So where are you going to live?
That's why I said I don't.
So
that's why I need a husband.
So where you going to live?
I need a
so
husband.
Where you going to live? Where you going to live? Where you going to live?
Down the street, because I ain't got no husband.
So I mean, people may think I'm cold, but I'm not. But I'm like, but this is a woman who's not putting herself out there, not doing what needs to be done, saying she can't find the right one, not even in the game, knowing she can't live on one income. What the hell is going on in some of y'all's heads? How is it supposed to fix itself? You supposed to y'all date like the lotto.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why we're getting to a point to where average black men are going to start looking or start dealing with non-black women, because average black women, y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all.
Well, like I said, I'm putting myself out there. That's why I even came on your show.
Putting yourself out there. But you got.
So guys, we are looking at this BM woman. She came. She says she's looking for a man. But I'm trying to figure out something. Someone who comes and says, I'm looking for a man, but they're not willing to be a wife. Actually, you should say, I'm willing to be a wife. I'm looking for a man who will take care of me. But if you're to hear this lady, it's like for her, she wants a man who she can retire with. The man she will stay with while growing old, but she's not willing to be a wife. That means even if she is not willing to be a wife, things are going to be messed up, because she is not ready to settle. She is not ready to have it all. She is not ready. Actually, she is not ready to reduce her weight. Actually, she's ashamed of her weight. She said she's 135, yet she is not 135. She reduced, and patron said, are you sure you're 135? Mama, why don't you reduce her weight? Instead of telling her your weight so that they can help her out, reduce the weight. For her, she's trying to confuse around, Yeah. And she was advised, you should reduce on your weight. You should reduce on your weight. You will get a person who's worth you. And you should love what you're loving. And you should stand as a lady. Guys, today, as you see me, I'm super excited and happy to see you. Thanks for those who have been commenting, liking, and subscribing. Let's keep on moving Kevin Samuel's video for more and more updates. And don't forget to support him on the Cash App by following him on Instagram. YouTube and others. Yeah, guys, don't forget to do that, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Spotlight News. Love you all. Yeah, as we our motto when we are ending these videos, today we are going to fight. Let's work hand in hand to end depression. I don't know how we are going to do it, but these days it's a lot. I see it's a lot, like most especially in my country. I don't know how your country it is, but most especially in youths, we are losing a lot of people because of depression. We are having a lot of street mad young kids because of depression and so on. You can talk to someone or your neighbor because you don't know how you're helping that person, how you're going through that person, how that person is really you're going to save someone's life just by talking to that person. Guys, love you all. Thank you, and stay tuned and stay blessed. May God bless you so much. Don't forget to like, share, and follow me for more updates and details. Bye bye. Mashallah.